Confirmed.
Yeah. Absolutely confirmed. Crap.
This is
And
a
the question has
travesty.
begun. It's begun.
Has arrived.
Oh,
Ah, now I'm hearing something.
Do we have audio
Ah, there it
now?
is. Oh,
I think they hear stuff now.
finally.
Yeah.
We did it, chat.
Hello, everybody. Now that we have audio, welcome to the FAF Q&A live stream.
The FAF.
The FAF.
Yeah, we're here with a bunch of the cast and crew, and we're just gonna kind of, I don't know, just kind of hang out, watch the episode, and maybe pull up some behind-the-scenes stuff and tease a little bit of what's coming next at the end.
Oh boy.
Yeah, should be fun. Yay! So, for those on YouTube, all the Q&A questions we are answering from our Discord server, which I will link in the stream chat. Yeah, if you want to hop in and ask any questions, we will answer them. So definitely join the Discord. We talk about a lot of stuff going on with Zam in here and just funny Fezber and friends thingy-majigs. So yeah. Right, I pinned that comment, so it should be there. Cool. Well, I guess for the people on YouTube, maybe we should give this episode one more watch, just one more go around.
Why not?
Just to
Can never
refresh our
hurt.
memories.
Do it.
Yeah, we don't need to necessarily mute during this. We can kind of talk over it. Since I assume
I
most
want to
of
see
this
myself
is
again.
Welcome to Squid Game Live.
Do you think you could share your screen on the stage as well, Micah?
Because streaming is more lucrative than crime. And speaking of lucrative, 10 contestants are competing in today's battle royale for our $45.6 billion cash prize. They dreamed of entertaining the world, so they gambled everything on a grand opening remodel. But now the bills are piling and the banks are knocking.
Way too many people knew that this was a Cars 2 reference somehow.
Well, I referenced it while I was working on the comp.
I just didn't think that many people knew Cars 2 that well.
And Freddy won big. Risk is how history is made.
I love that that's a major historical event. Freddy won big. It helped define future civilizations.
Oh yeah.
Ready and Future?
It's making me worried.
No.
And like Among Us, where's
Future
he?
and
We haven't
Friends.
seen him in weeks.
The imposter's among us, my boy.
Among Us is back.
Should he be?
How strange.
But she's not entirely wrong.
We do actually know her.
Wait, what? How?
Once upon a time.
Sorry, that's gonna get me every time forever. Oh.
Be a battle royale. As long as one of us survives, we get the booty.
Mum says sugar makes me
Oh
bouncy.
boy, Mr. Ducko himself as Balloon Boy.
Honest to God, I didn't know who that was at first. I thought it was like a soundboard you guys.
A soundboard?
The way he talks is really just. It's funny. I didn't know.
He talks like a soundboard in this.
Deserved.
I guess the doll's classic laser eyes from Squid Game.
Yeah, don't you remember from Squid Game?
I'll put you back together, Chica. Oh, that be smelling kind of. Be still, child.
That's
Be
green.
still, child.
I don't even know how I would talk about how we wrote this one.
You want to win this, right?
In one piece,
Y'all had a
preferably.
gun pointed to your head to write bits.
Bluey
That was
used to roll with
what
us.
happened.
She was talented.
The strategy is usually to stay up
When it mattered most,
as late as you
she
possibly
failed.
can, and
then
then
she
marathon
forgot everything.
session it until it's done at like 4
Crayon
in the
shot.
morning. That's where you get your best
Why are you
ideas.
telling me this?
I'm thinking like 3 days no sleep. That's pretty much
You're not allowed to go to bed until you finish writing this.
If you stay
3
up long
days,
enough
no
to the,
sleep
if you
on
stay up long
multiple
enough to the point where you start
substances.
seeing things, that's when you know you've done it.
Screams, does nothing, dies.
Uh-oh, a 9mm.
No.
I love the new sound, the new Docker sounds here because I didn't hear them.
Yeah, those were not in until very late.
Random spontaneous soundtrack.
Soundtrack?
I gotta get me a
Diana
can
Fire
of this
reference.
stuff.
Right behind you.
Oh, Scott.
This is a song about
Yeah, we have to sell merch of those main character energy drinks.
It's highly addictive and full of caffeine.
I don't know if anyone saw the Freddy Fazbear anime fight scene coming.
Oh no, it wore off.
Mum say yes.
Oh
I love
boy.
that's just YouTube poop.
You're gonna have to explain the story behind the YouTube poop later, Zachary.
I will.
Oh, Scott.
Will Freddy and friends lose their business? Was betting their hopes and dreams on Squid Game a dumb idea? Tune in next time to...
At the time, Bonnie.
I need to frame by frame that real bad.
There we go. Let's the questions begin.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, I can open up.
The questions began a while ago.
Yeah. The questions began
yeah.
the second the video started.
Let me go back and see.
The
Questions are.
The questions began when Zam began.
One of the questions is, how did Among Us come back? Well, can't answer that quite yet, but
Uh-oh.
there is an answer coming. I will say that much, and it is probably not what anyone expects. I think it gets pretty crazy.
I've got Balloon Boy pulled up while we answer questions.
Beautiful.
Oh, can you
Back me up
would you be able
here.
to share that tab on
Oh,
Discord
right.
as well?
Yeah.
Balloon Boy, back me up here.
It's me, Balloon Boy.
It's me. It's me, Balloon Boy.
I still
We
just see
should have
the.
had the. Oh yeah, what Aaron?
I still just see the video. I don't see your
I
screen.
have
There
fixed
we
it.
go.
There it is. Yay.
Look at them.
One of the
What a
questions
wow.
are you
He
still
looks.
are you still planning on making that actually really scary episode? So I guess it's not like, because we talked about doing in the past like a very full-on horror episode of Fazbear and Friends. It's not a full horror episode, but there is like a lot of scary elements in one of the upcoming episodes that I would say kind of classify a little horror, but it's been really fun. I know we're all excited to do the lighting on that one in particular.
Noob.
Yeah,
Balloon Boy looks so punchable.
Yeah,
that was the goal.
I know
So does your
Madeline.
average British child.
Madeline, you said
I
you were,
hate his
like,
face. I hate him.
You're like creeped out by Balloon Boy, by Fazbear and Friends Balloon Boy.
He looks like a little old man baby. I don't know how to explain it.
That's
We
true.
just wanted him to look awful.
You nailed it.
Success.
I wanted his mouth because we had just watched when we were first writing this and coming up with how Balloon Boy was gonna look. We watched that new Wallace and Gromit movie,
Oh, yeah.
Vengeance Most Foul, and that character like Norbot, little like garden gnome thing.
Yeah.
We basically wanted him to like give those vibes,
Creepy
so that's why we
bastard.
made him insane and have a creepy old baby man face. Let's see what other questions we have lingering. Oh, do we have any background music or anything, Micah?
I do not currently.
Oh, maybe we could turn on some tunes.
Royalty
Royalty-free tunes.
Jam
Well,
to
that would
some
just-
sweet tunes.
Wouldn't that just go through just your screen though? If other people share screens, it would cut out.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to set it up. We'll probably just just bare bones it this time.
Silence.
The soothing sound of our voices.
I can start beatboxing.
Yeah, there you go.
Everyone just
Perfect.
start
We'll have to
singing as
keep
loud as
talking.
you can. There we go. All right, there's a question. Who was it on the team that decided that Dako should be the voice for Balloon Boy? I must know how that came to be. How do we remember, Micah? How we even thought of doing Dako? I think we knew we were gonna have a new character in this episode, and we ended up picking Balloon Boy. There was like a few different options of who we might do before Balloon Boy. I forget who it was. Like, well, we knew this for other characters. We knew this character was gonna have to be like a one-off for this episode, more or less. So we wanted to pick someone who would be kind of a fun cameo, but not too important seeming of a cameo, like character-wise, like not the voice actor. That would be no shade to Duck. You know, people would still be like, "Oh, look, it's so and so," without thinking it's like a new mainstay, like, oh, this is gonna go somewhere in the story. So we ended up landing on Balloon Boy. Like, who's funny and also a fun cameo, but not like no one really cares about Balloon Boy like that much. I think for it being Dako, we just like we knew Balloon Boy would be screaming a lot, and we're like, who do we know that screams? Yeah, because we were already connected to Dako through when we used to work on Poppy Playtime, because Dako... Well, I actually don't know if it ended up in the game, but Dako did some voice recordings for the multiplayer game Project Playtime, but I don't know if they actually ended up in the game. I know they were recorded, but we already had been talking to Dako through Poppy Playtime, so we were like, hey, do you want to be Balloon Boy?
The role of a lifetime.
What's your favorite shot from the episode? That is a tough question. I'd say like visually, like I guess actual like visual fidelity wise, I really like the shot where they're hiding behind the block and the doll walks by. Like the lighting on that just ended up turning out like extremely good, and I like the framing of it and everything. I'm always like surprised by the quality of these when the team is done with them.
What are you doing, Micah?
Yeah,
what are you doing to Kazam?
I'm setting up a scene here.
Oh no.
Hello
Still
there.
child.
He's still a child.
Looking at the chat, I think you guys did really good designing Kazam.
Yeah, we
just look at the chat.
Janae Opasso and did the like the 2D art, like the designs for them, and then who is it that modeled them, or did a few people have their hands on modeling them?
It was mainly Gavin modeled Kazam.
Gavin. Yeah, Gavin modeled Kazam, and I'm pretty sure also Ali. Yeah, and
Balloon Boy.
Andy had the monumental task of rigging Ellie and Kazam, especially with their Rubik's Cubes heads. And that turned out to be a very challenging endeavor.
Yeah. Surprisingly, their mouth was a lot more difficult than the Rubik's Cubes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that took me like 2 weeks, like nonstop.
Yeah, you'd be surprised by how much time animation takes.
It's tricky because his mouth floats on top of his head, but his teeth can like go away, like when you move them up. So it's like they kind of just like disappear, but they don't like disappear into his head. They like disappear into nothingness when you move his teeth up. So like trying to make sure that it can do that was really hard.
It's so hard in like 3D when things are actually like physical and they're like, I know they're not actually there, like, you know, a puppet, but like in 2D you can draw something just not being there, but having to hide like a mesh behind other meshes is like that is pretty crazy. How did you got the humor? Well,
how did you got?
See, the way this works is you think of things as much as you can until one of the things you think of makes you smile or chuckle, and then you put that on paper.
and then send it to some unfortunate souls to say those things, and then you take those, and then you give them to the unfortunate souls who need to take those lines and animate a character to it, and then you got an episode.
It's that simple.
It's that easy.
It is that easy.
Is Kazam about to like get Balloon Boy over there? What's going on?
I sure hope so. Yeah,
Me when I heckin' get you.
The trick is to never sit down and be like, I'm going to be funny now, because then you're not funny. You just have to like think of bits and then like make sure you remember those bits and write them down, because like it comes to you sometimes, but then other times it doesn't. So just like having a board that you keep track of all of those things.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you think of something funny, definitely like write it down, because like you never know when a joke you think of at a random moment could come in handy later. We have like a whole like document of jokes, like random things that we've said or thought were funny for like the past like maybe 4 years, just sitting in there waiting to be used, and we've used some of them. And there's others I don't want to spoil because I definitely want to use them in the future, but it's definitely fun to like just. I think where it's usually the most funny is if you just think of like a very specific concept or something that's just so funny in concept that you can just explore it infinitely, and like the gags kind of just write themselves. I know season 1 episode 5 with like Future Freddy definitely felt that way. Like just whenever we thought of the fact that like they're gonna have to like to the end of the shorts era like kill off all the other characters, like that was like the funniest thing ever. We're like, it's genius. And then with that and like Future Freddy wasn't even always like a part of that episode either. Like he was just a gag that came up that we thought like, wait, this could actually be kind of a funny and cool story thing. And now Jarrett is here with us.
That was the best episode ever. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we definitely are excited for the episodes going on because they do progressively start to get longer, and the longer the episodes are, the more time we have to, you know, tell a really full story, which is always really exciting for us because animation is hard. And the longer animation is, the more, you know, time consuming and expensive it is. So, so it's a whole struggle. But yeah, I'm excited for the episodes to progressively get longer. I know episode 6 in particular definitely has some really good moments that I'm excited for people to see. Whose idea was it for Chica to become a rotisserie chicken? I think it might have been me. It wasn't always planned to be a PNG, I don't think. It always ends up like, at first we think of like an idea like, oh, she falls into the oven and becomes like a cooked chicken. And then we're like, okay, what ways, like in a later pass, we'll be like, what, when we're looking at scope, like, can we cut down on any models? And then like those things will be like, oh, can we just change that to be a PNG? Because not only is it easier, but it is just like way more funny. That was the whole thing with like the first season 2 episode with the courtroom and Matt Pat. Like Matt Pat wasn't gonna just be a PNG at first. That mostly came from like just looking at the scope and being like, okay, do we really need this to be a full character? And then we were like, you know, we thought like, oh, could this just be the Matt Pat PNG? And then we kind of slapped ourselves like, why was that not the first thing we thought of? It's always stuff like that. That there's always things that seem so obvious that in retrospect is like, why didn't we think of that earlier? Do you have a favorite Foxy line, Robin, that you've had to say in this season so far?
In this season so far? I mean, I'll have to reserve judgment for when the season's over. Full judgment for once it's over and I can really ruminate on those things.
Somebody wants Foxy to say I've played these games before.
You gotta do it.
Can we get that?
But I was always getting beat by that stupid little cartoon character too. Dude, he was always winning.
Yeah, Bendy and Foxy are a classic pair up. Very Tom
I don't
and
know
Jerry.
why they have a whole thing going on, but I love that they do.
It's literally just because Bendy likes being annoying, and Foxy gets annoyed easily. So it's kind of
That's
just
true.
a match made in hell.
And they're yeah, and they're both equally dumb and psychotic in their own way.
Yeah. I know, Jarrett, this is probably the Balloon Mom was probably a pretty different character for you to do.
Oh, dude! As soon as you sent me the character reference, I was like, "Oh, I'm so in! I can't wait! Let's do it!" And
We were
then
just
I
thinking, 'cause,
didn't.
like, oh yeah, go ahead.
I sent two different. I did the voice here. You know, I was like, "Oh my god!" So I did not expect that one to get used. So to hear that pop up.
How did you land on that one?
So that's one I do every once in a while if I'm doing like improv or something. I will I'll just bust out with that one. It's just like the overbearing, like the auntie. Oh my God, look at you! Your cheeks are so fat. Look, you're just so cute. You're like a little bunny rabbit. You know, just so I do that to annoy people, right? And I was like, well, let me let me just throw that in and see how it goes.
Now we could do it to annoy a lot of people.
Right.
No, but it was really funny. I like like doing casting is so fun. Like just thinking of like who could voice certain characters because like the possibilities are endless. And I think it's really funny too, like casting like because like okay, we had Jarrett do this like really deep voice. Like we should get the person who does the really deep voice to do like the most uncharacteristic voice that they did previously. It's always really fun to do that stuff.
I think speculative casting is one of the most fun things to do.
Speculative casting.
Yeah, just the idea of who could be this. It's really funny because you'll start throwing out jokes and then you'll land on someone like Dawko out of nowhere. You know? You'll eventually get there and you'll all go, well, wait, that's not a bad idea, actually. Wait a minute, no. And then you get a generational cameo from that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun to do that stuff. Maybe if we manifest Chris Pratt, who knows what will happen.
You want, yeah, okay. He could play every single one of the main characters. He could just replace the main four for a whole episode. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, we can have an episode where Chris Pratt tries to take over and kind of like Ursula steals everyone's voices.
That's good idea. I like it.
and this is how the writing process
And that's a
goes.
bit that you put in your book, and then you're just
barely even kidding though. This is kind of how it goes sometimes.
That's just what happens.
That's where you get the best stuff, though.
Every bit origin is a joke that made everybody in the Discord call laugh.
How's your posing going, Michael?
It's going great. I don't get to touch the rig that often, so it's fun to pose him. Andy did a super good job rigging him. He just has so much flexibility.
Yeah. You see how long these things can take. This is
one pose.
This is one still image.
Look how many controls are on his face. There's like 7 trillion.
I looked at it. There's more controls on his face than there is in the entirety of like Freddy's rig.
Oh my lord.
That's pretty insane.
Like, I know it's a little biased coming from me, but it's always really crazy to see like the amount of work that goes into these things. Because I don't know that a lot of people know. It's like, oh, it's just Minecraft. Like, how hard can it be? And like, it's crazy that we use like a lot of the same like tech as like big studio people, and just how much work goes into everything.
You'd be surprised how hard Minecraft could be when you make it this hard.
Yeah, when you make it this hard. There's always been a
It
bit
could-
of a
it could be
misconception from
easier.
people that it's it's a lot simpler than it is. I mean, 3D, I don't get to see a lot of 3D, but it's always scary when I look at a rig like this, because the rigs I'm used to seeing are 2D puppets versus whatever the heck this thing is.
The third dimension puppets.
And watching you work on this makes my eyes glaze over. I have no idea what's happening.
My job is to read, not to sculpt.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, even though it does take a lot of work. But working on it is fun once you get the hang of like how this stuff actually works.
I guess
it's definitely you just have to be hyper into it to be able to put all this work into it, because it is really hard. But that's kind of like every hobby, anything you're into.
On the topic, Scott, about animation, would you be potentially interested in hopping into one of the animation scenes from the video and just kind of going over how this stuff works?
I don't really know how to explain exactly how it works, but I can open one.
Yeah, we can just like go through and kind of discuss.
I can't share my screen though.
You can't share your screen. Okay,
Maybe it's just grayed out.
Maybe I can just open it from my end. Is there a particular shot you maybe want me to open?
What shot?
The one of them walking on the stairs would be neat.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Do O2.
Doing layout for that part where they're like in the stairs, and it's like that one like painting. What is it called? That one painting with all the stairs going everywhere.
It might be because you're sharing your screen, and that might be why I can't share.
Yeah, you can only share one at a time.
Oh,
Also,
I can
the
turn
chat-
mine off, and you can see if yours works.
Put the Kazam away.
Yep, I can do it.
The chat really wants to know if Kazam does or does not have a sweet tooth.
There it is.
You can decide right now.
Does he have a sweet tooth?
I
Does he
say
have a
yes.
sweet tooth?
Considering we haven't thought about this at all, tell
You guys get to
right now.
decide. You guys
Oh
get
my
to
god.
decide
this
if
is-
Kazam likes sweet tooth.
Wait,
and
what-
likes
I vote yes.
One
I
second,
vote
yes.
yes.
1 second, Scott. I gotta put your stream up on the YouTubes.
Okay.
I vote yes.
Just tell me when.
I'd say
working
Kazam is
on
the type of character to like cry over like a tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Willy Wonka, so he should like sweet things.
That's true.
He got that Gene Wilder fit. Oh look, this fan art of Kazam eating sweets in the event.
That's why they wanted to know if they
Oh,
want
I
to make
see, I
it
see.
canon.
Well, I've heard enough yes to where we can make it canon. We should have had everyone say yes and then just say no at the end.
No, yeah.
Never.
He only eats lettuce leaves.
You'll never get what you want.
Do Ali and Kazam like bagels? Are we just gonna figure out what foods they like and dislike now?
Yes.
Very granularly.
That's the entire stream.
I'm gonna say they don't like bagels, just to shake things up. They hate bagels.
Dang, hate's a strong word.
Okay, I've got the Maya up on the YouTubes.
Okay. Well, this is
Did it just switch back?
What?
Oh, it looks,
No,
it might be delayed. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there it goes. It's up there.
Okay. Well, this is the file. When we're animating, we generally have to do one character at a time, because if I play it like this, you'll see how laggy it gets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great
Yeah.
slideshow right there.
So we have to do it one character at a time. This entire sequence of them on the stairs was pretty challenging, just because they're actually physically upside down in the scene and like sideways, and it wasn't just a bunch of camera tricks to flip things around. So we actually had to go through and like animate pretty much like this.
Oh.
I mean, like when they're like this, you can do this, but then it gets like all inverted and stuff. It's
Yeah,
kinda
because all
weird.
your controls are backwards now.
It's really bad when they're actually sideways over here, because it is not like moving sideways like this. I can't like go around them. I have to like go over here, and I have to animate them like this.
Just keeping track of the stairs and where they were in that sequence was like hell.
We have these big arrows in the scene to show which way is technically down, just so we don't get confused where we are.
Yeah, that's what the arrows are for.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember also there was a drawing on the top and the bottom that just had big text that said up and down, just so it was
Yeah.
super clear.
Yeah, like the floor just says like up and or down.
Yeah. It's the difficulty of working within the third dimension.
A lot of times I'll be animating straight from the camera view, and I won't really be thinking about the third dimension, so to say. So then every once in a while, I don't think much happens in these ones, but every once in a while something will like be wildly off. Like a foot will be like all the way over here.
Yeah.
And I just won't notice it because it looks
Yeah,
like
'cause, like, you can
it
barely
looks
even
pretty much
notice.
fine over here, and then over here it like makes huge problems. I have to go back through and like make sure everything is right back where it should be.
I don't think we need a third
Especially
dimension anymore.
When there's
It's overrated.
sideways.
Too many dimensions.
It just complicates things. I like things to
It's
be
the part
flat.
where
It's actually 4 dimensions because it's also
snack.
going forward in time.
I think this part has the part
Go
where it
back
gets
to one
smacked.
dimensions where everyone is a vertex.
I can draw a line and I'm done.
Become graph.
I did want to ask Scott, because the animation in these episodes has just been getting better and better since like the start of season 2. I just wanted to ask, like, from your experience, like how has it been doing animation and just your skills improving since? Well, I guess you and any of the other animators in the call, just like, what has that journey been like? Because clearly the animation has gotten better. Like, how did that happen?
I think a lot of it is, well, obviously you guys' notes and stuff telling us what we should and should not be doing every time we send stuff in. That's really helpful. But also just seeing everyone's work and like every day during our meeting in the morning where we go over everyone's stuff and just seeing how people creatively go about doing their work and changing things up from what was laid out, maybe adding something or adding their own flair to it. I think that adds a lot of motivation to it and seeing what we can all push to get everything looking cool.
Yeah, I know for sure, even on my end, just seeing all the stuff that comes in every day for like daily reviews, just seeing all the stuff people come up with is just super inspiring. Just everyone's ideas going into what ends up being the final product. It's definitely it's a group effort. Excuse me, it's a group effort in every way. Everyone kind of pitches in their own ideas and little creative inputs, and they become gags and story beats and such. And just seeing that all come together is really inspiring.
Yeah, because even like this part that you're looking at right now, Scott, like in the script, they were like hiding behind cover this whole time while they were talking, and then in layout, Avalon was like, wouldn't it be fun if they were like running around and dodging things and stuff like that? And then you're like, yeah, that is way more entertaining. And then you got to add your spin when you animated it.
Yeah, there's your sneak peek.
They've noticed a hidden feature.
This is the work in progress version of it, so it has like blocking in it.
Crazy.
You just have the world off so you can kind of see it better.
Yeah.
This is also the work in progress set, so.
Yeah.
Truly correct.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize about that though.
Animation is fun to see from the angles you're not supposed to see it from. What is she doing over there?
Because didn't you originally have like, you made that shot where they were poking their heads out, and then you had the shot afterwards, and you were just like, how did Kazam's head get all the way up there?
Yeah, he
and
got
then,
like, it was so high.
You came up with the bit to just have her holding Kazam's head.
He's just over there.
Someone asked what frame rate we animate in. We do 24 frames per second.
24.
That's like kind of the standard.
Oh my goodness.
For like 3D
Cinematic.
stuff. Yeah. I know it's not like you can't do other frame rates. Like I know Glitch does 30, I think. Is that right,
Yeah.
Austin?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't
It's
sound happy about that.
And then obviously 2D a lot of the time we'll do like 12 or sometimes even lower depending on like what the style is. But yeah, it kind of just like depends on what look you're trying to go for because every look offers its own things. Like you can definitely use lower frame rates to like do really stylized stuff, or you can use lower frame rates to like do stuff really funny. Like every medium is just a kind of like a preference thing depending on just like what you're looking to achieve. I like 24 just because I really like smooth kind of arcy animation a lot, and it's really easy to read that when it's like 24.
I'm curious to know, voice actors, from your guys' perspective, what is it like, not only for this season of Fazbear and Friends, but for like all the projects you voice in, just like, I guess doing your initial recordings, and what's that process like seeing this thing like come together? Like, because usually you don't see it until way after you've done your recordings. Like, what's that experience usually like of kind of waiting to see something and then finally seeing where your voice kind of got put?
Agonizing. It's such
I'm
a
going to
long
agree
wait.
with that.
Because I mean, you get to read the script and you have a pretty decent idea in your head of how it's going to come out, but you never really know. You're sort of at the mercy, so to speak, of a huge team of people. It's up to them, not me anymore. It's out of my hands.
I think it's fun because sometimes there's such a weight that you kind of forget. You're like, oh, what exactly did I say? And then you see it, and it's completely new to you again, and it's hilarious, you know.
So funny, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like wondering is like how new does it feel to you when you finally do watch it? Do you like remember everything you said, or does it just feel like you're hearing someone who happens to sound like you?
It can slowly come back.
Yeah.
Right. Most of the time, I have no recollection. Right, you're doing so many projects, and you give so many different takes too. And I always throw in a couple of off the wall things if I got time, just to see if any of that stuff makes it in. But yeah, anytime I watch this stuff, it's like a whole brand new experience.
I know that with the people Zach and I mainly work with, which is, Pimations, as you guys know, we're so much more involved in getting to see it every single day. So when we come and do like work for you guys or otherwise, it's just a much more painful wait. We're not here every day checking dailies and everything like we are with, say, Mike or whatever.
Yeah.
That and there's a lot of times where you'll record multiple scripts and then you'll forget which one is coming out and go, oh, right, it's this one. Okay, cool. Once you see it, you're surprised. Yeah, like Zach said, it's just kind of like getting to see it anew because you almost forgot everything.
As an audience member.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm jealous because like as someone who does the lighting and whatnot, and you're like staring at the frames like for weeks at a time, just like all jokes become no longer funny because you've had to look at it for so long, and like by the time the video actually comes out, you forget like what was supposed to be a joke and what wasn't. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that was actually supposed to be funny, and it is funny. I just have forgotten at this point.
Yeah, that's definitely its own challenge. Like seeing a project and working with it every single day is like you start to become numb to a lot of things that you've been seeing. So it's like, we have to kind of wait for it to come out to really re-experience. I guess like, okay, how are people really reacting to this when they see it for the first time? Because we see these every day to the point where it's like, like you said, Aaron, it's like some jokes you forget were even meant to be jokes. It's like, oh yeah, that was a gag, wasn't it? That hasn't like I kind of forgot, and just like seeing everyone experience it when it finally releases is always a really fun experience and just kind of a reminder of like how it all shaped up.
I like how I like how we just kind of like repeat all the jokes like throughout the entire, like we just like kind of just spout it nonsense all the time, like during the work voice chats.
Yeah, we have like work voice calls pretty much every day, and a lot of the lines from the episode will just like become vocal stems for everyone that will just say it throughout the day.
Yeah.
Even when it's not funny, like it'll just like be said because it's stuck in your head.
What are you doing, Scott? They've swapped hats.
I also wanted to ask the lighting team in the call just what your guys' experience has been just improving on your skills in lighting and compositing, because especially when we were teasing this episode, I was seeing a lot of comments just saying like, whoa, the lighting and compositing quality is like pretty crazy in this one. Like people, it's getting to the point where people are just very much noticing how much better it's getting. So I did want to know like what's that been like for you guys, and what kind of things have you been learning? And if you guys like, you could also show off. I think Aaron, maybe you had some stuff you maybe wanted to show off.
I have some stuff I could show my screen. I have some compositing pulled up, but yeah, I mean, the kind of philosophy we've been doing is like, no matter how like jokey the joke is or how jokey the premise is to take the lighting as seriously as humanly possible. Like, you know, just like looking at reference from like big budget 3D, you know, animations and seeing how we can emulate that with our small team, and just like no matter what the bit is, whether it's Chica turning into a PNG or it's Kazam getting, you know, pickaxe by Minecraft pickaxe, we always try and like make the lighting as like serious as possible to like fit that mood. And like I think that like it elevates the bit most of the time. And that's like the philosophy that we like to use.
It's always kind of funny, just like why does this look so good when the concept is just so absurd?
It's also just a lot of fun.
Dude, the lighting
working on
and the
these.
animation is completely insane. I don't get it. Like what? Every time I watch this stuff, I'm like, holy cow, this is next level.
Let's
Okay, I see your screen now. I'll put it up on the
animation obsessed people working.
Yeah. So we have.
Hang on, it's not showing for me. It's the scary
yeah.
loading bar.
Oh no!
Do you see it?
I don't. It's still.
I don't see it. It's
I
not
see
there.
it.
There.
Hello.
Oh no.
It sort of popped in.
Oh.
Oh, it's like going in and out.
Oh no.
I see it clearly. Oh no, it's gone.
Never mind.
Let me just restart it.
A bit of appreciation I would like to give to Aaron is that like
We
all the UI elements in this video, like the news broadcast and like the Squid Game logos, those are fully custom. So even like the shape animation is
Do you
like
see it now?
I see
made
it.
from the ground up for
Okay.
this.
So
which is
we
nuts.
use DaVinci for our compositing workflow. So we just when we get it rendered in, we put it into DaVinci, and then we do our like compositing in Fusion.
Oh man.
So like this is like the render we get out. Like for example, so like this is the lighting in camera, and then this is like after compositing.
What?
Like we add a bunch of effects on top.
You would
So
be
can
you
see
would be
it's-
quite amazed how much is added afterwards.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Look at that
god.
giant node
So
tree.
we have
Jesus
a huge,
Christ!
we have a
looks
node
like
tree,
the
and this
high.
is that's just this shot. This is the node tree for just this shot. So there's like 3D effects to get the smoke tracking, and there's post. We do motion blur in post now because we were getting too many animation errors with in-camera motion blur, so we do that in post. We also have developed like a bunch of tools for ourselves. Inside we have templates, and we always call them ZAM. So we have ZAM underscore. So we have a bunch of like things that we can like throw in that are like made custom. We're very proud of this like light sweep thing where you can grab like a character and you can give it a like additional light on top. You can see give nice rims in post.
It's super
so
helpful
let's
to
see.
have a way to kind of add extra rim lights to characters when you're using completely square
Yeah,
characters.
there's square. The problem with Minecraft characters is they're square. So whenever you try and like give them a rim, they never actually have a rim because there's no like curvature of their face to like actually like receive that rim. So you almost always have to fake it in compositing
Yeah,
stuff.
and that goes back to what Zachary was saying earlier. Like the style being like blocky and Minecraft-esque is like it's a challenge in itself. It doesn't just make it easier. It's like,
yeah,
how do you light something that is gonna be shaded completely on like each side very flat, and how do you make that look good?
the other thing I'd like to the other thing I'd like to show off is we've been developing a custom lens node for all of the like episodes. So like you can take any pass and you can run it through our lens and it turns it into it like generates a lens flare based on the input and then you can put it back on top. Let's see, where does this go?
Don't let J.J. Abrams see this.
Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. And then it gets merged on top, so you can like. So I can pump this up, and you can just make flare go nuts.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's
there's
freaking epic.
lots of stuff we can do. So we kind of split it, and we have, depending on the shot, more or less work to do. But let's see if I can find a good one.
Yeah, it's been super cool how much this team has just been learning to hone their craft during this season of Fazbear Friends. Like even just this getting like a custom lens is like that's pretty nuts. Like I don't even know how you, Aaron, and the rest of the comp team even do this stuff at this point. It's like gotten so complex that I don't even understand most of it.
Yeah, I used to like be able to like make these videos, but I definitely couldn't now. Like the stuff has gotten so wildly complex that like I could probably still do like I could do everything up until I think when it starts getting into like lighting and thereon. But it's gotten so crazy. I mean, even like a lot of the stuff, Scott, that you've been doing, like adding your like tools for like smears and like drawing in lines and stuff. Like I would have never been able to do stuff like that.
Oh, that's a white frame. I managed to pick the like one like flash frame. But yeah, you can see how the light and flares can change. That's a powerful pose.
Wow.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's a good one
The
right
floating
there.
Freddy Fazbear with the giant Squid Game text behind it.
Power stance.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
But yeah,
Isn't it-
I'm super proud of how much the team has been able to make these videos look like movies. Like
wow.
the quality is just going so high every
Do
time.
I have any other good shots? What about this one? Oh boy, those are my failed attempts.
Someone asked a question: "Is why is Bonnie dumb?"
Just saw that.
What? It's funny dumb.
Well,
Well, that's not very nice.
Wow.
He's trying.
Leave Buddy alone.
I'm not dumb. Wait, who said that?
Well, you are a little bit actually.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Stop fighting, guys.
What is it dumb?
No.
What is the dumb? What does dumb mean?
You better be glad
Well-
Chica's not here.
Hi, I'm Chica.
Yeah, just have Jarrett do it.
Hey guys,
Oh,
it's me,
man.
Chica the chicken.
Diabolical.
Sometimes we get rendering errors and we have to fix the rendering errors in post. And it's really fun.
I'm sure that's
Oh my
fun.
God.
Yeah, I cannot with
I-
your compositing wizardry.
This frame, it looks like the balloon is his head. And he's just screaming.
I used to think After Effects was complex. What in the world?
A question I have is like, since Freddy was in main character mode after he had this drink, does he even know that he actually killed Balloon Mom? Like he actually
I
killed
don't
someone.
think so. I don't think so. I think he looked at like the TV afterwards and was watching it and was like, "Oh no."
He looks a
What
little
did I
scared there,
do?
though. It looks like there's something behind those eyes. A little bit of like, uh-oh. He's still there.
He's still there, just not in control of his own actions.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
You should turn up the lens flare to like 5 or something.
Oh yeah, hold on. You're right. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh! I'm Freddy Fazbear.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, crap! Stop!
Little lens flare.
Hold on. The subtle lens flare to say
He is becoming God.
Oh God, no!
Look upon me.
Ship it.
Be not afraid.
Be not afraid.
Biblically accurate Freddy
Yeah.
Oh no! No!
He's remembering his humanity. Here it comes. He's coming back down.
Oh, here we go.
God amongst men.
My eyes.
Lens flares like Michael Bay used to make. Little classic.
My
Michael
notes.
Bay used to do it.
The Zach and Micah notes for this shot was to make it look like Michael Bay, but worse. That was that was the direction.
Like
I still really want to do something where it's like completely trying to be Michael Bay style, like with all the film grain and stuff on it too, and like the super high contrast.
Is there anything else you'd like me to show in this step? Because I've kind of shown.
Oh wait, can you show the Squid Game overlay so we can also talk about the
Oh yeah, I'll have to pull that up because it's in After Effects. So give me a
see.
minute. Talk amongst yourselves.
You should pull up the part where Bonnie gets lasered.
It's in the video? Or in the comp?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was my favorite effect to do.
Kevin, that was your comp. Do you want to pull that up so you can share it?
Yeah. Let me see. I had no idea if I could pull that off or not. And
I will go to the part that we are about to look at, just so people remember.
It's so cool.
This should have been the thumbnail.
oh yeah, there's a shot where Kazam was visible when he wasn't supposed to be.
Oh
really? What shot?
And
or did you fix it? Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Tell him about that.
It was a very last minute thing. I don't know that we had the time for a re-render. So something I did was I painted it out of every frame of the shot.
Yeah, and there's probably like maybe 10 frames.
I'd say like 5 to 8. It's not like the most like ambitious task, but like it's crazy.
You gotta take drastic measures when there's not time to re-render something.
I still think it's crazy how you removed Among Us out of the one teaser.
Yeah, we marveled it.
Yeah, we marveled it.
Oh no!
Not what I expected.
Oh my goodness.
God damn it. Oh.
Classic stuff.
That's
so much
great.
of Fazbear and Friends is screaming. I've definitely over time like had to learn how to scream when doing like voice acting stuff because it's so often that I have to do that.
Are you ready to show your stuff, Gavin?
Yeah, I'm just looking around for it right
I
now.
have my stuff pulled up too.
Yeah.
When
Here,
you're
I'll
done.
turn
You're
my
pretty
screen
ahead.
off. Feel free to share your screen.
Just take it away, Evan.
No, Gavin, you first.
I'm still looking for it here.
Oh, okay.
Take like years to load.
I'll do it then.
Oh, Zachary, do you want to maybe explain why that one part is like a YouTube poop? Wait, let me show it again just so people know what we're referring to. Here. Yeah, there's a part here with Ducko Balloon Boy where he just starts talking full YouTube poop.
Share screen.
I don't see your screen yet.
Oh, I have to share it on Discord.
Someone just said I laugh like a devil in the chat. That's yeah, man. You're right. You're right.
Okay, I got it pulled up.
Wore off.
Okay, so what happened with that line, the reason it's that way is because in the script that we gave Daco, it was a little bit of an older draft where I think the line used to be mom said I peaked in preschool. And so he recorded that. And then later down the line we ended up changing that line to what was the other line that it was, Micah?
It was happy birthday to me.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to me, and then he starts screaming. But I think we forgot to like send it back to Daco to record that line because we never had that line in, and we were doing sound effects over like the last 2 days, and we were like, oh no, that he just doesn't have this line in, and the line that he recorded previously doesn't fit the animation, so we had to think like what can we possibly do to like put something there that doesn't seem like out of place. And then we were like, well, could just bring out the old YouTube poop skills.
Not out of place at all.
Because all we really needed to do was have something match up with his animation that was there. It's like, well, we could force it to match up with his animation. So that's just what we ended up doing.
Okay, let me switch to your screen share now. Here we go. The fully custom like pop-ups on the TV screens around the place.
Where did it go? Yeah. Yeah, there's like a bunch of like different like thingies that I made for each of these. That ended up getting used. Ironically the logo took the longest. It's like this.
Oh, I see Steven Z Killer in the chat. He reacts to a lot of our videos. Good to see ya. He says the new episode was fast and crazy funny.
That's for sure.
Those are the words I would describe it as.
I still don't know how you like did this, Aaron.
They're just shapes. Lots of shapes.
Is this like frame by frame?
It's just like one line at a time. And then you just like you animate it. Like if you make like a path like this, you can just like animate the like stroke completing like here, like this. If I make it not that.
Quick reminder to everyone in the YouTube stream, all the questions for this Q&A are being asked in our Discord server, which is linked in the description of the stream, and I think it's a pinned comment in the chat, so if you want to hop over here, you can ask some questions.
You can add like trim paths to it. Go find it. Hello. Trim paths. and then you can animate the like completion of the stroke, and like that's
Oh.
how it like gets like made. There's like
I
a bunch
see.
of them, and you can do that with like circles as well. So that's like how the circle works. It's just the circle that's like like uncompleting, and then a line that's like extending, but they're the same color, so it just looks like it's the same shape.
This is why these videos take so long.
Yay!
Yeah, like
This isn't even like something that's fully in frame either. It's
And then
like in the corner on a graphic on the TV
that gets
screen.
here, and then that gets here, and then it ends up in here.
I'm telling you, with all the stuff we've been learning from this season of Fazbear and Friends, when we someday want to do a movie, it's gonna be so easy by that point. We'll just know how to do everything.
And all of that work is for these pixels.
Yeah, those tiny ones down there.
Well, and that appears on a TV screen in the video.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and also has depth of field on it on some parts.
Because then it's here, and then that all gets plastered on a actual TV in the scene, and then that gets blurred.
Yeah, and then you're watching that on your screen in real life.
Yeah.
This episode definitely took
And then you
a
watch
little
it on your
longer.
phone on the toilet.
Yeah, all for you to watch it on your porcelain throne.
Yeah.
Like this
For your
episode took
enjoyment.
a little longer to bake in the oven, but like I'm really proud of like all the effects we were like able to pull off. When
Yeah, there was-
we heard the initial pitch, it was like oh my goodness, how are we gonna pull this off? But like I'm happy that we were able to.
There were so many effects in this particular episode that made the lighting and compositing take longer, but we ended up really liking how it ended up looking.
What did the rules say?
Oh yeah, so that text
Oh!
in Korean. Oh, do you have the direct translation of what it said, Aaron?
I don't, but I have it pulled up so I can just like pull it. I think it was like no biting, no circles. So it's like
Well, during the news broadcast, that text in Korean, I believe, says something like, "All of this text was done through Google Translate, so this probably isn't correct," or something like that.
Yeah. So the very beginning where it's like the one part where it's just like we turned it into a game show because it's more lucrative than crime. The like scrolling text at that point literally just says, "This is a translation from Google Translate. I hope it's readable. If not, I'm sorry, I can't speak Korean." But this rules banner actually is rules. So let me let me pull it through Translate again so I've since forgotten.
Yeah, we'll see if it actually makes any sense. It's gonna be complete gibberish.
Have like a little loop of it
Okay.
pulled up.
The exact list, because there's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 things, and the first one is only squares are allowed. Nope. The second one is no plot armor. The third one is no explosions. The fourth one is no heroic sacrifices. And the fifth one is stay close to your parents.
What a great set of rules that we can all live by.
What about the tiny text at the bottom?
I believe the tiniest text just says like copyright Squid Game.
Do you have the laser thing, Gavin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it pulled up.
For just disclosure, this setup is not as organized as I would have liked it to be. But
Don't worry, we can't tell.
I don't think anyone watching probably actually knows what
Oh,
this node setup
no.
So
is.
How
here's what the raw
unorganized.
It's
looks
like walking into your messy room.
Yeah. Here is the raw before like any of the effects are done to it. And it's gonna take a second to go through, but I can show once everything is
Yeah,
done.
here's your fun fact. The TV screen is always replaced in post.
Yeah, in the background, that white box, that's the TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
those are always
fucking-
done in post.
Always takes
It's way too much. It's way too much to keep track of, like finishing something before another shot, so that it can be in there. So doing it as late as we can definitely helps.
Really
can do
hoping
it.
this goes through.
It can do it.
You can do it.
Is it just loading?
Yeah, this is how long it takes.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
This is our lag. Oh my goodness. There
Oh.
it goes.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
yeah,
It's a freaking laser beam.
quite happy with how like much is able to be added on in comp.
Yeah.
Like it's solo, like some of the effects, like thing we do is we import our 3D cameras into the scene, and like this is like almost like a mini 3D program
That's
where we
crazy.
just add these kind of effects after.
That's part of the reason why we switched to DaVinci, because it has like a lot of like 3D tools, so you can like perfectly track the TV screen because you've imported in the camera from Maya, so everything like matches. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Lens flare.
Lens flares.
Let me see if I can't find where this effect goes through. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Holy
shit!
shit!
Why does that go so hard?
Nice.
If I turn off the lens effect in here, I could probably get this to preview a lot faster.
That looks like really awesome, actually.
Album cover.
Yeah.
Right.
These
You can
things
use
take
that as like the season soundtrack release album art on Spotify.
yeah, it's like a little bit. So like it's just like compiled like different effects like stacked on top of each other. You know, I have like the eyes, and then I like make them glow quite a bit.
That's freaking awesome.
The laser.
And then I have like a fire graphic that I don't know why I did it the way I did, but like it's hand warped to like Bonnie's body for
Bonnie.
every frame.
It looks good. It doesn't like really read as like just fire slept on top.
Yeah, and then just like all those little things like
sparks
piled together. I think something that's really cool about our workflow that I quite enjoy is we're able to like individually like turn off lights in compositing. So like if I just wanted to turn off like I don't know these stadium lights and then maybe turn off the TV as well. But once that goes all the way through, like yeah, I can just like turn off lights like as I wish.
That's kind of crazy.
Is really crazy because
Light math.
Yeah, all of this like saves on so much render time after the fact.
Yeah.
I wish we had the time every time we release a new video to kind of just do a full-fledged behind-the-scenes video, because like seeing all this kind of stuff and how it's made is just so cool to me.
Yeah, I think it's like with a lot of different like disciplines, you never really know what goes into making them happen. And it's really cool to get all that inside perspective.
I like sharing the compositing steps because I feel like everybody
Oh.
kind of like knows what animation is vaguely, but then
Yeah.
people just don't even know that this is a step.
Yeah.
Like, they
Everything's
just-
always the animator.
Yeah.
The
They
animator
just
does
think
everything.
they think they make the press render button and then it just comes out.
Yeah. We'll probably wrap up here pretty soon.
Probably answer
Micah,
some more
I know
questions.
yeah, we can answer a few more questions, and then I know Micah, there's a little stuff you wanted to show just to give people a little sneak peek at the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, just a little appetizer. Let's see. What questions?
I'm just gonna play the video.
How is I think someone meant to ask who is the voice actor for Baldy, but they said how is the voice actor for Baldy. He's doing fine.
You can ask.
He's doing
both.
great. Yeah.
He's doing great.
Vacationing in the Hamptons.
You should
right
call
now.
him
It's
in,
fine.
Zachary.
Yeah, get him in here.
Yeah, Baldy. Not now. Alright, I don't think he wants to do it.
What's he busy with? Come on.
I think he's teaching a class.
He got run over on the Florida highway.
He's recovering from his injuries still. No, but yeah, technically me and Micah both voice Baldy because we like when we're doing the demos for these, our lines that we do end up being final, and since me and Mike are twins, we usually just voice each other's characters in the demo for different sequences we're doing, and I guess leave those in the final. So like at any given moment, the Freddy you're hearing might be Micah doing Freddy, or me doing Freddy, or the Baldy might be me. Or it gets pretty confusing.
Oh, yeah, we don't even have the icons up in this stream or sharing our screens, so if people might have just thought we were one person talking this whole time.
Oh yeah, for those who
there are
don't
two
know,
of us, me and Zach.
there
We
are-
are twins. Got any other questions?
Yeah, I'm looking.
You should show the
Where did you
texture.
guys learn to use Maya, and where would you advise us to learn how to use Maya? I kind of just learned mostly through like I guess friends who use Maya, and then also like YouTube tutorials. I did this wasn't really like, or I guess we did a very short like Anim School kind of program for learning how to use Maya, but it was like it was pretty short, and a lot of the stuff that we did in it, like at the time, we kind of already knew how to use because we've been working with it for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you're like in this space, if you have any friends that use programs that you want to use, definitely ask them because they're probably gonna have like some good insight. Classes are good, but you know, classes cost money, and sometimes classes take a while. So if you have friends, definitely use friends as a resource to, you know, if they use programs you want to use, just ask.
When it's your job and you step into it every day, you just eventually get good at it because that's like what you're doing. So like definitely just like don't think like you have to like learn the program, just like make things, try and make what
Yeah.
you want to make, and then like you solve the problems along the way, like as you're trying to figure it out, like, oh, I want to do this, I don't know where the button is, and then you find it, you know, and then you just do that for, you know, 4 years, and then all of a sudden you kind of know the program.
Everyone's winging it. No one knows
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
It's a lot of, oh boy, I hope I remember how to do lighting today.
Yeah,
And
in the working call, we're always just like, why is this broken? Does anybody know? And like we'll just get like we're always helping each other and trying to make it the best it can be.
Can I say something?
No.
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 Okay.
What
Kill him.
The stairwell. I just want to note the stairwell shot was like the longest, or the stairwell like scene or whatever, the like environment.
Oh my
Yeah, the
gosh.
set. That was like a lot, but I had fun. But it was a lot.
Oh my god, the blend.
I'll send it in the chat of this event, VC.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord. What in the world?
What a bird's
That looks
nest
like
that
a
is.
mistake.
Yep.
Oh man.
That was the highlight for me of this episode.
Bravo! You should show your main character energy.
Oh, true. True. Okay, let
There's
me.
like a bunch of stuff on it.
Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me find it because I don't want to like be like, whoa, I'm searching for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. After you pull that up, we'll probably show that like little teaser and then wrap up here.
All right. I'm almost up. I'm almost up. It's loading and it's loading. And it's still loading. All right. So, and it's still loading. Okay.
The wonders of the internet.
True. Truth nuke. So yeah, there was the Cannon Baldy. There was the main character energy.
Is your screen
almost
up?
up?
Is it showing? I don't think it's showing.
Not yet. I'm like still trying to
you're
find
just-
it.
okay.
It's still loading. Okay. Okay. Oh wait.
Almost
Oh my
there.
gosh. Almost there. Almost there. Sorry. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh. Come on. Wrong file. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. You're gonna see what I'm struggling with because I accidentally opened up my.
The never ending.
Oh, it's not even letting me share my screen because mine is loading. Okay.
That's epic. That's crazy. Oh.
Okay. So.
There we go.
I'm just opening up Blender. Maya doesn't need to.
Okay, wait.
load.
Let me switch to that on the stream.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. So this is main character energy.
Main character energy.
Yeah, there we go.
This is probably one of the funniest like things I remember like I spent the whole day working on this just because like I wanted to nail down the detail, experiment with everything, but like there was like a horse for some reason, and then there's like a horse with a guitar.
That's great.
Aaron recommended the text, so thanks, Aaron. There's a motorcycle silhouette for some reason. We put like trees and flames. I don't know why. There's not a...
No, it's perfect.
You did like every extreme trope at the same time.
Yeah.
Most
All the
good
text
road
on
rink ever.
I love this. I love the horse having a guitar. A horse-sized guitar.
Yeah, horse-sized guitar.
I don't think that would sound right.
What does the text say, bro?
Main character TM is happy to announce a healthy alternative to Poopsie. Poopsie makes my bum
Oh
sad, but main character makes it happy.
No.
Just
It also
inside
makes
jokes on inside jokes.
Yeah, so many inside jokes.
Dylan Coe is a proud donator for the local orphanage. Paying to become a main character will also help you donate to the orphanage. Remember that. Your money is appreciated and your soul. Give it to us now.
It's such a good company.
True.
230
I like the
Oh, the
ingredients
nutrition
list.
facts are the worst.
What's
Serving
wrong with the nutrition
size.
facts?
8 servings per container,
Oh
230 calories.
Oh, it's great.
Holy cow!
No wonder Freddy's
calories.
eyes just disappeared once he took a sip of this.
Can someone do quick math on that? How many calories is that?
This thing right here.
Oil,
How many
methane,
calories?
squid game.
Squid.
Fire.
Why is Balloon Boy and Freddy part of the ingredients? Were you gonna say something, DJ?
Sweet.
I think it's like 1,700 calories.
That's
Yeah, for a single can, that's not bad.
Yummy.
Yummy. 1997. This is an old can.
Oh man, it's expired too. Oh god.
Jeez.
That's why it wore off.
Yeah, that's why it wore
It
off.
wore off quick.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't there something about the numbers on the barcode?
Mm.
Don't they
Oh
mean
my
something?
gosh. Yeah. Let's. Okay. This. I think if you
What?
convert this. Wait.
Oh my god, you put so much thought into that.
What was it?
Wait, what's up there on the top right?
It says bomb bitty bitty bitty.
Oh my
bomb,
god.
My
bitty bomb.
Why that movie? Why? For the love of God. No.
Christmas is coming soon.
True.
This is
Gotta
Okay,
get
I need to
past
find out
Halloween
what this
first,
converts
but-
to.
And Thanksgiving.
It's always so funny doing stuff like this because unless you do like a stream like this showing this off, like no one will ever see this ever. Like there are so
Yeah.
many things like this in our videos and just all other artist videos that people will just never know about.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
we
you
are not
convert-
the we are not the exception. Every animation has this.
If you
kidding
convert
me?
this.
What are you doing?
It says fart.
Oh, whatever.
Oh my
I thought it was
God.
gonna be something clever.
Fart!
No.
Exclamation point.
If fart, we have poopsie. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh, there's
How'd
this
you
little
make
thing right
the
here.
dog, bro?
Wow.
The dog?
Yeah.
How'd
Wait,
you make
which
the dog?
What dog?
Rotate.
In the
Oh,
background.
the one in the background, yeah.
Yeah.
I love this HDRI. That's like my profile picture, literally, right now.
Cool.
Yes.
Micah, do you want to maybe show the teasers for
Yes,
you?
teaser time.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Closing stream.
How exciting.
Did you just voice act the Discord close sound?
I want a Discord add-on that makes all the sounds done by like a person's mouth.
True.
You already have the like soundboard of my disdain for whenever you're
I want it.
disappointed in chat.
Yeah.
I want it with the villager news guy.
What? What
Like all
about
the
Villager News?
Discord sounds with the
Oh yeah,
villager
yeah,
news
like
guy.
how they did that Minecraft texture pack or resource
Yeah.
pack. It's funny.
It's not showing up. What's up with
What's
that?
that showing up?
It's not. I'm sharing the like photos thing on Windows, but the image is just not showing on YouTube. It's black. Try this one more time.
Now everything's black on YouTube.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what I can do? I can just drag the images into Chrome and share Chrome. That'll work better.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick, somebody be a distraction while I do that.
Not like that.
Not that kind of distraction.
Now's your chance. Ask a silly question. One more. Last one. Then there's no more
Why?
questions.
Better make
Just
it
why?
stupid.
You weren't lying, Bravo. I see the dog in your profile picture. So tiny.
Danger Linguini says, "Are you guys silly?"
No.
No.
All
right, I've got it. I've got 2 images.
Oh boy.
One
Oh.
only wonders what this could be.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yo.
man.
Freddy's looking a little sad, I think.
The episode where Freddy finally dies.
Finally?
Finally.
Finally?
I've been waiting
about time.
years. It's about time.
He's over this.
Sweet release.
Can't take it anymore.
I'm already so impressed with how the lighting's looking on this one too. Like even just this shot here. Like,
This isn't completely comped either. This is just the raw.
yeah, it's just like I don't know. This
This
is every time I
is
get blown
before
away. It
the
looks like a
nest of
movie.
Nodes.
Yeah.
This is before the nest of nodes, so it will only get better from here.
Yeah.
I'm lighting
Cool.
the sequence right now.
The next episode's gonna have a lot of Ali and Kazam in it.
Oh,
for
boy.
those Ali and Kazam fans out there,
Nice.
so
We know who you
ready
are.
to see some.
I did the layout for that.
You did do the layout for that.
What's up with that wall tile?
Did.
Yeah, what is up with that wall tile?
What wall tile?
Next to the door.
That one.
Oh, the
I don't know.
squished one.
Oh no,
Yeah, what's
this
up with that?
pixel is one smaller than all the other ones.
Scrap the whole thing.
We can't
Alright.
release this.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna go
re-
again.
Get that out of
It's
here.
over.
There's like
Build
the
it from the ground up.
crazy work in progress screenshot, but happy to see how it'll turn out once it's all done.
It'll be great.
Prepare for it to look nothing like this when it actually is done.
Yeah, and we mentioned this earlier, but this is the first of the episodes that start gradually getting a little longer. Like I think this
Yeah.
episode, the next one, episode 5, is like 5.5 minutes, which is like about a minute longer than the last ones have been. Then the one after that is I think roughly like 7.5 minutes, and then the last
It's almost like 8 minutes.
yeah, and then the 2 finale episodes are we don't have them fully timed out yet, but tentatively probably around like 11 or 12 minutes each.
Ooh.
So things start ramping up here. So yeah, very exciting, and I think all of you guys on the team are doing an excellent job in every aspect. You know, just lighting, animation, layout, voice acting, just like every part of it. You guys are doing such a good job, and I'm so glad for everyone to see what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been melting.
Archie's been melting.
I have been melting.
Also, really like the background design, the environment, the set.
Yeah,
like the screenshots.
Wait, is this freaking
undisclosed
SpongeBob?
location.
Over
I think
here?
I think it's SpongeBob.
The freaking ah shoot, I can't get it to show up.
Who lives in a pineapple?
Oh boy.
And on that
I
note,
wonder where they are.
SpongeBob
Yeah, I
making
wonder
a
where
guest
this is.
appearance in episode 5.
Oh boy.
people are actually gonna believe you since this is a crossover show.
Oh, no.
Anyone here do a good SpongeBob?
No one does a good SpongeBob.
Hey, I'm
That one's good. That one's real good.
Yeah, there was.
You got
Like,
punched
it's
and brought a
doing
little air
things-
out of him.
It's in doing things like that to where I would actually want SpongeBob to sound like that now, where he's like, "Hi, I'm SpongeBob." He's like, he has like, he wheezes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
so
make
get
the
it-
whole bit be he sounds nothing like SpongeBob.
Yeah, so get excited for that next episode.
Now everyone's
SpongeBob
expecting SpongeBob to show up.
I'm
Not at
SpongeBob
all
SquarePants.
Just a
Oh,
silly
nah.
photo.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.
Guys, thank you.
Yeah.
welcome. Thank you,
Yeah.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Yeah.
That
Thanks
was
for having me
epic.
on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, everyone.
Austin does the most work here out of anyone.
Austin stream.
Austin
yeah,
should have
I'm
said
more
thank you all
supporting
for
the
joining my
sidelines.
stream. Thank you all for joining my stream.
I
Thank you all for
just
joining
got here.
my career.
Hello, Archie.
I made this. This is me.
Good
Hi,
job, good job,
bravo.
Austin. We're all in your debt.
Much appreciated.
Austin, I'm so glad you did every single thing in these flipping
Oh, yeah.
episodes.
Yeah. So pay me for it.
No.
Looks like we're gonna have to go, guys. See you.
Hey, you owe me like $4.2 million. You can't get out of
Bye-bye.
it.